Welcome back to Satisfactory, guys. In the last one, we looked at what we'd done up until kind of tiers 3 and 4. And today we are going to go look at what has been done since. But first, Weirdo here is standing on our factory. Go away. Go away. Thank you. Alright, so in the last one we looked at basically what I built up until tier 4. And today we are going to look at what I've done in tiers 5 and 6 so far. So let's go take a look. So we unlocked fuel power, and that is something that I was very happy about because that means more power. So let's go take a look at our fuel power over here. It's a bit of a drive, but that's okay. And we can just take a quick look at our pretty coal power on the way. There it is. Looking good. So our coal power gave us around 3,000 megawatts, and with the oil power we upgraded that slightly. So let's go and take a look at the oil power. Which we have over this way, and I am terrible at finding my way over there in the car. Oh, actually, I think we missed looking at my little quartz setup. Let's take a look at that first. It's down here, I think. Yeah. It's down here. So let's just jump out of the car here and run over. Ooh, barrel nuts. Grab those. Oh, and yeah, I have a jetpack, and I've actually had that since I was... I hadn't even unlocked jetpacks yet, because I found a pig thing with a jetpack attached to it, which was cool. And yeah, it's when I killed it, it dropped its jetpack, and I got myself a jetpack, which was very nice. So we have a couple of Mark II miners here. I think it's a miner Mark II. Anyway, yeah. They are producing quartz on some pure quartz nodes, I think it is. Yeah. Pure quartz nodes. And they are going into some machines here, being turned into silica on this floor. So we have, how many machines do we have? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 machines turning quartz into silica. Autosave. And we have upstairs, where we just were, we have another set of machines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 machines, turning it into crushed quartz. I think it's called quartz crystal. So we don't produce as many quartz crystals as we do silica, but that's fine. It's all going in here, down here, into storage containers, and then it's getting mixed on a belt going into our awesome sink. So yeah, these are completely full, and basically they're full because the belt can't handle enough to get it out fast enough. So that's kind of how I've made sure that we keep our containers full. So that's the quartz setup. Barrel nuts. I like barrel nuts. Okay. Let's keep going. And... oh, wait a minute. Can we go that way? Might be able to go this way. That would be kind of nice. It's kind of a dead end right here. Let's try this way. There's the thing. Can we go this way? It doesn't look like it. Oh. Let's just grab you. Why not? There's a cliff here. Well, we'll jump it. Look at a little bit of damage, but that's fine. Oh, and here are power poles. So I think we're almost there. We are. So you can see here our little fuel setup. It's not finished yet. It's not. I haven't decorated it finished, you might say, but it's functional almost as I want it to be. And I say almost because for some reason the amount of fuel I'm producing isn't quite up to what it should be. And I'm not entirely sure why. So let's just park our Explorer here. And we'll take a look. We have a normal crude oil node there. We have a normal crude oil node there. And we have a pure one there and there, I think. I think these are both pure. I'm not entirely sure on that, to be honest. Pure, yep. And the other one is pure as well. So, yeah. We are producing quite a lot of crude oil here. Yeah, that's pure too. So, the two pure ones are overclocked to produce 600 a minute. And the two normal ones are overclocked to produce 300 a minute. So that's 900 crude oil a minute that we are getting. No, 1500, sorry. No, 1800. Wow, maths. Okay. So down here we have a mess of pipes going all over the place. We have some water extractors over here for making plastic and rubber. And if we go inside, down here we have a little kind of entryway, hallway. And, oh, I don't have any silica steel beams on me, so. But we can see the pipes that are going on. And it's all good. And we have a little lookout here. It's not the greatest, can't see much, but it's okay. Then on this floor, we have a bunch of machines. So we have several refineries. And if we go in here, we can see all the goings on. We can see our polymer resin going on here. And here we are producing basically fuel and polymer resin. And the polymer resin, we have 15 of these here, I believe, on one side that are producing fuel, and 15 on the other side that are producing fuel. Then we have 10 on each side here and here. One side is producing plastic, the other is producing rubber. So we're producing 200 plastic and 150 rubber a minute, because that's just how it worked out. And we can see I need to put in glass walls here and over here, but we can see the plastic and the rubber going up, as well as the pumps pumping up our fuel. And the same here. We can see the fuel going up and the fuel going up there. So we're producing 1200 fuel. Then on the next floor, this is kind of a messy floor, but we have an awesome sink here where excess fuel, plastic, and rubber goes in. And we have production here of, well, we have a storage here for plastic, because we are producing our empty canisters here and there, and they are then going over here to be turned into packaged fuel, and the packaged fuel overflow is then going in here, but we have a storage here, and I'll just grab a bit of this, I think. So there, then we have a couple of industrial fluid buffers which are not filling up for whatever reason, and we have some more pumps. So fuel is going up through two Mark II pipes, so that there's 600 going up. This is full, good, and it's coming in here, going in there, and then it's going back out that way. And the rubber is coming in here, being split out. Overflow is being split out there. We don't have any overflow right now, because we're basically using all our rubber. But we have an overflow of plastic, because we are not using all our plastic. Right, we can see rubber going up there, plastic going up over here, and fuel going up as well. We have our pipes continuing on up. And if we continue on up, let's try not to get dizzy doing it. Okay, here we are. We have a train station. Oh, almost got hit by a train there. So we have train stations in here. Power plant plastic, and it is full. Is the train full? Oh, I can't check that while it's loading, but I think actually the train might be full, because we're only using like, I think it's like 90 plastic a minute or so. Let's see. Well, it's certainly full now, isn't it? Yeah, it's full. Are you still full? There's plastic flowing, but it's basically full. It's basically full. I wonder if I can reduce how often autosave is going to come in. So then we have our fuel in a train here, and we have rubber in a train here. And this is getting filled up nicely as well. Good, good, good. And then I need to change this up, because we don't need these three entrances. We just have our entrance for the trains here, and one over on the other side, and then for one exit for them as well, from those that are in the station. So we can see here we have a train line going back, and that's basically it for this floor. And then let's head up to the top floor. Well, not the top floor, but this floor. Up here we have fuel refineries, or fuel generators. They produce, they're very loud, very loud. They produce 150 megawatts of power each. It seems like they're not all running, but they're running. Good. So if we continue up without getting dizzy, this is how all normal people go upstairs. They go forwards on one section, and then when it turns, they go backwards on the next one. That's just how normal people walk upstairs. How do you walk upstairs? Just how it's done, both in-game and in real life. So we can see that some of these are not going, which is really weird to me. We have 90 of these fuel generators, and that should be enough for well, the 1200 fuel that we produce should be enough to have 100 of these generators going. But we're using some of it to make it packaged fuel, so we're using 120 a minute to make packaged fuel, which means that we can only support 90 of these, and we have 90 of these here, but for some reason they're not all going, and I don't understand why, because we have all the fuel that we need going up here, or we should have at least. So I'm very mystified by this, but we do have a decent amount of power capacity. It should actually be around 15,000, but for some reason it's just not, and for the life of me I can't figure out why. Now let's go back down to the train stations, because a train is coming in, and there it comes. It's gonna be the rubber train. So let's go over here. Oh, no, it's the plastic train. Okay. Alright. Let's hop in the locomotive. Now, these doors annoy me greatly because I have the gates in the portal there, or in the little hole I've cut in the wall. I have gates that open, but they don't open all the way. So when the trains go through, they actually clip through. So I'm thinking of removing those gates. It's very frustrating. And we'll take the train back and show you the last thing that I have done and more or less completed. I haven't completed it, decorating it, but it's getting there. The same with this place here, of course. And these, I think this is going to be a permanent building, and I think that the building that we're going to is going to be permanent as well, but I'm not entirely sure. But if they are, then of course I want to decorate them up and make them look good, because I want to make my factories look good. That's my goal for this playthrough. I want to make pretty factories, and that is not my strong suit, but I'm gonna give it a shot because I think it's fun. I think it's fun, and I want to make stuff that looks nice. So the last thing that I have that is functional is this place here, which is a small computer factory. So I've called it a computer lab, but we're making computers, of course. But I just decided to call it a computer lab. And it's over here. If we go this way, we can see that it is right next to the ugly steel thing that I built. So pretty ugly. But let's go check it out. So here I have a facility breaker, so I can turn the entire facility off with one switch, well, on and off. But I can also do it with for each of the sections of the factory. So the smelting we can turn on and off separately. Quick wire we can turn off and on separately. Circuit boards we can turn off and on separately, and the actual computer assembly can be turned off and on separately. Do I have power in this? No, I don't yet. Alright, so we're going to jump down and I'll show you the setup. But let's... I think this is down, isn't it? Nope, that's up. Great. Alright, let's go again. So this is down. So basically... Whoa! Basically, you come in on this side, and I need to make a bridge for that. Because you'll come in basically through here. And we need a bridge to get across to this. And the idea is that you come through here and you enter this, and you have this lovely green area with a little wreck there and such. And we come up, and on this floor we have in here a maintenance room with a lot of belts work going on. Then if we go upstairs, we have our smelting. We have 10 caterium smelters going. The caterium is coming from over there. There is a pure caterium node over there. So we are smelting 480 caterium a minute up from that. And in here we are making quick wire. So a bunch of quick wire per minute. And as the series progresses, I'll tell you exactly what I've been doing. I won't do it with this factory here. I won't tell you exactly what it's producing per minute, but I will do that in the future. So there is the caterium, and you can just go across here, and you can, well, go across here, and you can see the belts going under the train station. By the way, I just saw an update from the developers about update 7, and we are getting ceiling mounted conveyors now, which I am really looking forward to, because I always felt like that would be a very nice thing to have in the game. But if we continue up, it's this one we want. We come into our control room here, which isn't finished, and we have another, let's call it a messy floor, with all the caterium going out and stuff like that. And on top of that, we have our circuit board production. We are using an alternate recipe, so caterium circuit boards. So we're using that, which means that we don't need as much plastic or rubber or anything, and all those things. And it looks like our circuit boards are actually backing up, which is nice. Some of the machines here are overclocked down at the end, I think. Or are they? I thought they were. I might be mistaken. You're not getting any quick wire. We need to look into that. And no, you're actually underclocked. I don't know why you're not getting any quick wire. I'll check that out. But yeah, that's the circuit board factory. And then I need to do something about how you get up and down here. Then if we go in here and take the tube up to this floor, we have, whoops, our manufacturers, 3 manufacturers making computers, 1, 2, 3. And if we take a look, we are using a Criterion computer recipe as well. So they take rubber, 45 rubber per minute. So we're using 135 of the 150 rubber that we're producing. And I know that this video is going a little bit over what I said in episode 1, but after this it'll be normal. So that's, and we're then using quick wire and circuit boards, and all of that is going into, well, we have a Caterium container here, a quick wire container. We have a computer container here, but it's not backing up yet. But we have computers going over to the train station, so that, and we have a train platform for computers. So the train station is filling up over there. There's a computer, and any overflow is going into here and being turned into coupons. And then we have a glass roof on top. So yeah, there's still a lot to do here, lighting and coloring everything, stuff like that. But for now, this is what it's like. And there you can see the Caterium mine, sending the Caterium over. I need to close that up as well. But yeah, that is it for the factory so far. This is how far I have come. And in the next one, we are going to make I think a steel setup. And I already know where I want it. I want it up here. You can see there's a docking station up here because I've been playing around a little bit. We're down here right now, and well, we're down here. This is where our fuel or oil power setup is. And oh, there's a crate. And we're down here at our computer factory. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, why not leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.